If you've had skin issues after shaving, such as ingrown hair, irritation, cuts and nicks, bumps and spots, then it could be that you need to optimize your shaving technique. In this video, we will discuss the 10 basic rules to help you achieve the perfect shave. Hi ladies, I'm Dr. Simi. Welcome to my channel. And let's start with the first step, which is don't forget to hydrate the hair. So hair that's dry is harder to cut because you need more of a cutting force in order for the blade to slice through the hair. And using more force means that you're much more likely to irritate your skin. So for a better shave, hydrate the hair by shaving 2 to 4 minutes into a shower or immediately afterwards, because this allows time for the hair to soften, to absorb the water and to swell, which then makes it easier to cut. If you're in a bit of a hurry and you don't have time for that, then you can use a warm wet towel, which you should hold onto the area of skin that you're planning to shave for 2 to 4 minutes for the same effect. Don't dry shave. Dry shaving will increase the friction between the blade and your skin. So not only will you be shaving off the hair, but the chances are you'll be shaving off a good portion of your stratum corneum, which is the uppermost layer of your skin. And that's going to irritate your skin and your skin will pay you back for it. If you've ever dry shaved and you've experienced that intense, itchy, red, bumpy rash that sometimes comes on within minutes of you shaving, that's razor burn, and that's the response of your skin to being irritated. To avoid this, make sure that you wet shave with a shaving gel or cream. I like the Aveeno Therapeutic Shave Gel. This is going to increase the lubrication and allow the blade to glide smoothly on your skin, which means you'll use less force and you're less likely to get microabrasions and irritation. If you don't have a problem with fragrance, then the Venus Satin Care is also a good option. Avoid dull blades. A blunt blade is harder to shave with because it won't cut your hair as easily and it will also tug on the hair. Now, because the hair is attached to the dermis, tugging of the hair strand will lead to tugging of the dermal structure. So that's your collagen, your elastin, some of the nerves in there. And this is more likely to irritate your skin and give you razor burn. Using a blunt blade also means that you're more likely to shave over the same area again and again because you're trying to get that smooth finish. And this is also not good news for your skin because it can cause irritation. So to avoid this, make sure that you use a sharp blade because it means that even gentle strokes will be enough to cut the hair cleanly. I like the Gillette SkinGuard sensitive razor. The Gillette Venus 3 sensitive is also a good option. Avoid multiple passes. What I mean by this is avoid going over or shaving over the same area repeatedly because you're trying to get a close shave. So after you've shaved the hair with the first pass, you're more than likely just shaving off more and more layers off your stratum corneum, especially around the opening of the hair follicle where the skin is raised up. If you're consistently shaving the same area, you might then enter the dermis, which is when you see bleeding because you've cut yourself. To avoid this, shave each area once. You can use the lather from your shaving cream or your gel as a guide to show you which areas that you've already shaved. Don't ignore the grain. So you might have heard people saying shave with the grain. So shaving with the grain means shaving in the same direction as your hair grows. So on your legs, for example, where the hair typically grows downwards, it means shaving from top to bottom. The upside of this is that it is associated with less irritation, but the downside of this is that you may not get as close a shave. So shaving against the grain means shaving in the opposite direction to your hair growth, which tends to give you a closer shave, but can cause more skin irritation. So then what's the best direction to shave in? Well, it depends. If your goal is to get as smooth skin as possible, then shaving against the grain is going to give you that, but you may get more irritation. And if you already suffer from irritation, ingrown hair, or have sensitive skin, then I would recommend shaving with the grain. Don't apply too much pressure. If you're shaving with excessive loading pressure, so that means when you're shaving, you're pressing down on the skin so that you're seeing a dip. And this is going to increase your risk of getting cuts and nicks, which could increase your risk of infection, scarring, and hyperpigmentation. To avoid this, use light pressure and strokes. Imagine that you're trying to shave a balloon without popping it. And that's how gentle that you want to be with your skin. Don't skip exfoliation. Surface skin cells can build up and then trap your hair, which can cause it to be embedded, or they can prevent the hair from growing out of the follicle in the first place and cause it to be ingrown. So exfoliating your skin removes these superficial skin cells and allows the hair to be free and therefore reduces your risk of getting ingrown hair. So it's a good idea to exfoliate before you shave because you're going to free that hair, reduce your risk of getting ingrown hair, and also make the hair easier to cut. So because shaving is already a form of exfoliation, I find that if you have sensitive skin, you might find it quite irritating to exfoliate and then shave immediately after. So what I would say is that it's better to exfoliate maybe 2 days before you shave, or shave and then exfoliate 2 days afterwards. I prefer using a chemical exfoliant such as an alpha hydroxy acid or a beta hydroxy acid because I think that they're more gentle on the skin than physical exfoliation. Don't stretch the skin excessively when you're shaving. So studies have shown that if you stretch the skin excessively when you're shaving, when you let go, the hair can recoil, which means that it's more likely to become ingrown. So instead, shave gently without stretching the skin too much. Don't forget to moisturize. Shaving will inevitably cause some disruption to your skin barrier because you are removing some superficial skin cells, and their job was to protect your skin from losing too much water. So now that these skin cells are gone, more water will evaporate from the skin, which we call transepidermal water loss, and your skin can become dry and itchy. So after shaving, always replace that moisture with a hydrating moisturizer. I like the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturising Lotion. If you get post-shave itch, try the E45 Itch Relief Cream. And if you want an extra boost, you can also add a layer of ointment on top, which helps to trap the water into the skin even better. Personally, I like Vaseline, but another option is Aquaphor. Don't forget to rinse your blade frequently, because while you're shaving, hair, debris and skin cells are going to clog up the blade. So make sure that you're rinsing your blade at regular intervals to keep the blade sharp and cutting effectively. Thank you for watching. If you found that helpful, then please do share it.